4, 3.
Live.
Hey, live. Technical difficulties still are upon us, but
Wouldn't be a live stream without it.
Nope, it wouldn't. So Gage is in the house, JT is in the house, Eber is in the house, other Rob is in the house. Saw a few other people too, but they're not on the screen. So welcome everybody to our show this evening. We apologize for being a little late, but this is Rev's Toes time, you know? And we can also point the finger at Alex a little bit because, yeah, technical difficulties the first time around.
I forgot to mute my live stream.
Well, mute your live stream. So basically what the plans are this evening is we're going to pretty much give the floor over to Mr. Alberta Pepper, Alex here, so he can kind of go through a few things if he so desires.
So we're gonna get the other guys on here soon, right?
Yep, shortly.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I have made these lovely Rice Krispie squares.
These ones?
These ones.
The ones that came labeled like this?
Yeah, like
oh, that's great.
That's
great. I didn't actually do that, so.
Oh, then the mailman must have done it.
So, kind of just to let you guys know what was going through my mind when I was thinking about making these Krispies was that I don't have like super duper hot stuff other than the Bogart's Inferno and some pepper powder. So I decided to compensate with that by putting in a whole bunch of it. And it's turned out too hot for me. I'm going to let you guys know up front that my tolerance is not the best. The guys over here, they're going to be able to handle it. No problem at all. So, but for me, it's going to destroy me. The worst part is I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have milk. And I learned yesterday that I should not be having ice cream. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really... Well, I don't like milk. I do like ice cream, but... No, the reason I mentioned that to you about, like, don't even bother with the ice cream, especially because you're lactose intolerant, it only takes it away for, like, a split second, and it comes right back, and it feels like it comes back worse. So you're almost better just living with it and riding that out.
Yeah, no, and, like, that's exactly what happened, except the ice cream ended up making it worse. When I ate that Maruga powder, it was like really, really hot, and I needed relief from it, so I went and get the ice cream, and then I had instant relief, and then as soon as the spoon left, it was twice as hot. Like, it was hotter because it, like, sort of spread all over, right? And so I just ended up in more pain because I had the ice cream, basically. That's how it went down.
See, for me, the ice cream helps. I don't know why, but it does.
Well, usually milk will neutralize the oils, and it'll just like get them down in your stomach a little bit faster instead of like in your mouth. But I don't know. I'd rather have it just sit there and burn my mouth, and I'd rather burn the heck out of my mouth and then, you know, not burn the heck out of my stomach and intestines.
Yeah. Well, the ice cream just destroyed me. The ice cream just destroyed me. JT Bear left a good little tip in the comment section of my video. He said schnapps works really well. Apparently that kills the burn.
fresh out.
Don't have any.
Never had any.
I think of it would be like drinking vodka. It'll take out everything else, but it won't dissolve the capsaicin oils.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There might be something special in schnapps that does it, but...
Oh, yeah, there's JT Bear in the comments there. He says, schnapps, man, they never listen.
No, I listen. I'm too cheap to buy it. If I had enough to buy a bottle of peach schnapps, I could multiply that times 5, and then I could buy a new greenhouse roof.
Yeah, man. Hey, I saw that video shortly before we came on live here, and man, that sucks.
Happens every so often.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but people love a good fail video. Haha, that
These things,
sucks.
do these things,
I'm
sorry.
glad it happened to him, not me.
No.
These things smell delicious. They smell not like they taste.
Oh, yeah, they do smell good.
Mhm.
Yeah, they don't smell too spicy. They smell more delicious than spicy.
Yeah, they smell marshmallowy and crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't smell
And vanilla E,
anything.
you got to remember I put in that cap full of vanilla just for Rob.
I got a laugh out of that when you said that.
That's
And you
what I'm
put it in such a
smelling.
small amount.
Oh, yeah, it's got a strong scent of vanilla.
Yeah, that's what I'm smelling. Marshmallows, a little bit of crispy, but mainly vanilla.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
didn't
be
smell
good
anything
stuff.
through the package.
I just opened mine like the second before Alex got on on the Hangout. I was gonna say the live stream, but it was a Hangout at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, Bernie. Hey, Anthony. And Learning Curves. The Learning Loki.
Who did I miss up there? Lee Ralph said he came because Troll told him to come. Thanks. And Troll will be on here in a few minutes.
Ah.
And Eber said, "Why am I so quiet?" I'm always quiet, Eber. I never hardly make a sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
something
asking-
Alex said before we went live. He was like, it may look like I'm not like I like to talk and everything. I'm usually pretty quiet, when I'm not on a video, and that's the same with all of us. Like, all of us are the same. Like, you catch me in real life, and you'd catch me out like going to the grocery store, and I'd just be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, but you see me on a live stream, and I just can't shut up. I'm just blah 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 blah.
Only time he's not is when a runner's going down beach access road and he's got a truck. Then he's pretty.
Hey.
But in his defense, he was on camera then too, so he was talking.
I don't know. I think I shut up for that moment. How you doing, girl? You need a ride?
So, Rob, I want to know how do you feel about eating these?
Nervous. Very nervous.
I wouldn't be too nervous, man. I know that your tolerance is better than mine. You've been growing peppers way longer than I have, so.
I don't know about that. Well, longer, yeah, but I don't know about tolerance levels.
Oh, Mongo wants in. 1 second.
Oh, awesome.
Actually, yeah, I think Rob's been growing peppers longer than me. Because my first super hots, and it's only this is my 3rd year, and I believe Rob's Scorpion, what is that, like 4 or 5 years old, isn't it?
It just turned 4, but I had ghost peppers before that.
See, I only got ghost peppers. No, I got them 2 seasons ago. So I guess 3 years ago.
So yeah,
I
I've
just
been a little longer.
Yeah, I just had my first super hot like a month ago when I had that white ghost. Or white devil's tongue, the Balgoi pepper.
I didn't think white devil's tongue was that hot.
It wasn't. Like I was able to handle it perfectly fine. I mean I know that it's considered a super hot, but it didn't destroy me. But then again, neither did the Butch tea that I had. I'm not even too sure if it was a Butch tea. It didn't have a tail. It was given to me as a Butch tea, and I assumed that it was. But when I ate it, it was hotter than the white devil's tongue, but not by a lot.
I grew a Butch tea crossed with a Dougala, and that thing totally did not have a tail. Matter of fact, I think I did a promo for Crazy Kimberlin, telling everybody to go over to his channel and subscribe to him. Which is hilarious because he never saw the video for like I don't know, 8 or 9 months or something. And then I got a comment on the video. He's like, dude, I totally didn't see this video. Like,
Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about as far as smelling vanilla goes, but that smells hot.
This smells vanilla, like vanilla to me.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
it doesn't smell super hot. It smells sweet to me.
Yeah, maybe you should have put the rainbow marshmallows like JT and they had that lemon flavor.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done.
Oh, he said he was gonna send me one. I'm super stoked to try it.
Yeah.
He had like rum reaper candies in there. I bet you that thing tastes amazing.
It looked good. So you may find out soon, sir.
I'll make a video about it. I'll be sure to post it.
It'll probably come like the day of your wedding and you can have it at your reception. Honey, look,
Oh.
I'm going to have this right after you eat a cake. I'm a JT Bear Death Crispy.
Yeah, so can you imagine the wedding vows? It'd be, I do. So we're only 8 days away from that. I'm almost a married man.
Yeah.
Congratulations when that does happen.
Yeah.
That's the 11th, right? Yeah, 8 days from now. 11th.
Yeah.
Alex,
10,
JT
10.
still needs your address.
Really?
Yeah, I just wrote up in there. Still need that Eddie, Alex.
Oh, I thought I sent him a PM. I'll I'll send you a message on Google Hangouts and make sure that you get it.
Cool. And Devin's in the house. Yeah, putts. He's thinking of making some ahi lemon bars. He was talking about that the other day.
Always with the name calling with Devin. I feel bad for him, man.
Well, you should hear the things he calls me. He calls me things like sir, mister, boss. You know, all those derogatory names. He calls me those kind of names.
How dare he?
I know.
That's because you're older.
Yeah, and he keeps reminding me of it. Every time he says, yes, sir, I'm not a sir. Yes, you are. No. And I can't win. So he calls me sir. So I call him Putz.
That's the way you get a good way to treat your employees.
Oh, yeah. He says, yeah, like boss man. There's another one that he calls me. I tell you. He and I have fun.
So I've worked up my courage to have this, and I'm thinking I want to start it.
Not yet. We got to get the other people in.
Ah,
Don't you dare.
but man, I'm starting to lose my courage.
You'll be all right. It's only going to be a few more minutes longer.
Huh. I'm not adding Twisted Sunrise to this bar. I can tell you that right now. Nor am I adding King's Rush or King Spice or Nate's Rush to it. Hey, Tim.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had volume on both devices here.
Uh-oh.
Brando will be one of the next ones coming in, and then should be Rob after that, right?
Right.
What else am I missing?
Well, there's going to be a plethora of people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all going to be talking all over each other.
Well,
That was why we wanted to bring you in first, so that you had a chance to get your story out there.
My little spiel.
yes.
Hi, Troll.
Hey, Alex. Hey, Freaky. Hey, JT.
What's up, Brando?
There we go. Brando in the house.
So how many
I'm not
total?
seeing any video.
Is there 7 people total?
Yeah, we need
Yeah, there should be 7. Rob
I
as
don't
well.
see anything but a black screen.
Oh, I see you.
Something's going on here.
Oh, we can see you.
Yeah, we
I
got good
can't see
visual on
anybody.
you.
Alex was having the same issue. all he sees is the you're in a call box.
That's okay, as long as everybody.
I might have to back out of here if I can't see anything.
Hey, Lee.
Nolene Faisley says hi, Alex.
Oh, that's my best friend IRL. Hey, buddy.
Who's that?
Devin says, hey,
Okay.
troll, been a while. Eber says, Brando's in the house. He's in the house here, too. Now you can see
I
him.
can't see it, man. I don't know if I can do this if I can't see anything, man.
Brando's the one I wanted most to eat it because I know he's the one that's scared of hot stuff the most.
That Ann who just showed up, Rob Blumberg.
Bloomberg.
That guy's
go.
going
What's up?
I might have to
So
back out of here and
seconds to get it
re-get in
working.
here somehow.
It wouldn't let me. It kept saying call ended.
Yeah, sometimes it does. You just got to keep doing it over and over again.
Yeah, Devin wants half my crispy.
That'll
Come
be
on,
that.
come
That'll
sit
be
here
the half
and eat it with me.
the powder on it.
I'm not putting twisted. No.
Yeah, somebody was saying something in the comments about sunrise powder or something.
Twisted Sunrise. Yeah, I have it right here, but I am not putting it on.
That's pretty convenient. What's up, Pepper Donkey?
Yeah, Pepper Donkey's in the house, and Freaky Geek is in the house. Haven't said hi to you yet tonight, Freaky. Rev, you might want to start unwrapping that because it takes a little while.
Yeah, I wrapped these as well as I could. I really wanted them to remain fresh while they were in transit.
This is how much came off of mine.
Yeah, it looks like it's what, quarter-inch full thick.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the confidence Devin has in me. He says, "I figured Rob wouldn't eat much, so I asked for half, so I could join in."
So,
here's a
so
new name,
Alex,
Mark. Hey, Mark.
Alex, how many molds of saran wrap did you use total? For 7?
I used, honestly, I used up about, like, to be honest, I used up about half a roll of it just making it for us.
Well, you did a good job, sir.
I think Tim's got the right idea. I see him over there with a knife.
Ah,
Okay.
hey, it was easy.
You got to the inner wrapping. All right.
Oh, it came off in one piece.
Did my dog have a piece? I didn't want it.
Oh, that's
Honey
smells
dip is in the house.
good.
Are we going?
It does. It smells delicious. It doesn't smell too hot. It smells delicious.
The smell is getting stronger as I'm
No,
going
we-
through the
how we doing
layers. It's taking a while.
Hey, Brando, how's your connection?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard much back, so.
Can you see?
Derek's in the house.
How we doing this thing?
Eating as much as we can.
Honey dip, my camera froze for a little bit. It seems to be moving now.
Y'all can have this. Sorry, my dogs are going crazy.
Tell me about it. With all this wind, my dog freaks out every couple minutes.
Not that. They're going crazy because they smell this damn Rice Krispie treat. They're like food.
Yeah, I don't think your dog would appreciate it.
You'd be surprised.
We need smell-o-vision so everyone can appreciate it.
It smells good, man.
Yeah. So how are we going to do this? Do we each take turns eating it or what?
I think we just eat
It's
it
your
all.
show.
Okay, I say we all just eat it and then either enjoy it or regret it.
Or stop.
Looks like
I
a
have
fair
to say
amount
they
of it
smell
settled down in
pretty
this
good.
one.
This is hilarious.
All right, well I'm gonna take the first bite.
Do the honor, sir.
Here we go. It's still chewy.
I should have grabbed a napkin.
Yeah, this could get
Fingers are
messy.
getting- Yeah, my fingers are already messy.
I'm using the inner wrapper to hold on to it so I don't get it all sticky. My hands all sticky and stuff. Not that
See, I
I'm
was smart enough to bring a plate.
holy shit.
Look how much look how much film was on this thing. Well, how is it, Alex?
I'm okay so far. I have my first bite. I've had one of these once before. I brought them into work and I had a very small piece. It was like about that big. And I had a bad time with it, but I don't know. I think I brought my tolerance up since then.
I see Charles is gone. How is it, Charles?
It's probably the hottest thing I've ever had in my life.
It's not, or it is?
It is. You better watch it,
Hey,
Rob.
Bug, I'm telling you right now, you better beat us to my plate.
That's playing dirty.
It's pretty hot.
Hey, Bug, if I see you chewing on my plant, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to smack you, Bug, if you hurt my plant.
Brando,
Okay,
how is
Brando.
Sorry, guys.
How do you like it? What do you think?
I think it tastes pretty damn good.
Tastes like hot sauce. It tastes like hot sauce.
Yeah.
Geez, Brando's
about
about
halfway through.
done.
Definitely builds.
Yeah, it's getting hotter.
Oh,
The hiccups are starting.
I'm keeping this on screen so you guys know how much I'm going at. Hey, Bug, I see you flying around my plant. Be nice. I know you're there. I'm watching you.
So what do you
I
think,
think
Brad?
some of it settled in like one section, in certain sections over here.
Down to this much, probably about halfway.
Yeah, there's some parts that have like more of it and located in certain bunches.
Yeah, you see like little, it's,
Yeah.
I would say like a morsel or something, but there's like almost like a morsel of pepper.
Yeah, there's a bunch of pepper flakes in there. So some areas got more pepper flakes than others. Just stirring it turned into a nightmare.
Yeah. When you're stirring marshmallow stuff around, it doesn't work too well unless it stays heated at a certain temperature.
Well, it's not dehydrated Reaper hot. It's certainly hotter than the Reaper pickles were.
I'd say it's about, well, I mean, I know my sauce is in it. It's pretty much like my sauce.
Yeah, it has a strong Beauregard flavor.
I don't think the
Alex,
chewing
that's
it
not a
part is
good
that
idea.
bad. It's the getting it stuck in your teeth, and it just keeps burning and burning in your teeth.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I'm about 2/3 through.
I just barely started on mine.
I have to finish this. This is my 100 subscribers challenge. And so I owe it to those 132 subscribers of mine to get this done.
See, bug? Told you to stay out of my stuff. That's what you get, finding that
I've
water.
only got a piece left.
Alex, a suggestion for the next one. You see JT Bears?
Yeah, JT, send me one of yours. I'll eat it.
Go with that size bar, not 2 by 3 by 1.
Alright, yeah, see, this is what, there's like a whole clump of that stuff right here. I can see it.
Oh. I'm honestly having trouble moving forward with this.
Well, you're gonna have probably trouble tomorrow too.
Oh, there will be trouble tomorrow.
Well,
But
hang
take
on
it
a
easy,
second.
man. You got time. It's not like a rush.
Oh. Yeah, that's
Other
true,
Rob.
but
We could
Other Rob just-
talk.
You
We
get
could
it
talk.
in, the sooner you can get it out.
Looks like the other Rob just finished his last bite. Is that true?
who?
Rob Bloomberg.
Bloomberg.
Looks like he finished his.
Wow.
He's been fishing all day though.
Yeah, but how was it?
Bloomberg, how was it?
Down to the last piece.
Oh,
Runny nose hot.
Can you guys here? I'll get this close to the camera. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a concentrated area in there in the middle.
Mine's exactly the same.
that might have been what I got.
It's about 100 yards. Really hot.
Oh,
Eh,
okay. I lose. I lose completely. I
Go back it out now. You're in too
Huh?
deep. You gotta keep going.
No.
We believe in you, Rob. You can do it, buddy.
Go back it out
May
now.
have one more piece, but I know my limits, and this has reached my limits plus.
I feel you, man.
There's a limit.
Well, Brando, not for you, but for me there is. You so far outclassed me, Brando, that it's not even funny. But
Huh?
yeah, I know my limits.
I'm taking breaks, getting this stuff out of my.
Yeah, I think I need to stop for a minute.
Well, dude, like I said, you're no rush. Just talk. We could chit chat.
JT says, dance it off, man.
Do the JT shuffle.
That was pretty cool when he did that. Ah. Brian says I should have gave Devin half. Yeah, well, I'll meet up with him tomorrow if possible and give him part anyway. No, Derek, I don't got this. This is. Let me pull off a little bit before I try the next piece.
Hey, Rob, how much do you have left, man?
I don't want to tell you because it might be embarrassing.
Oh, okay.
Come on, share it with everybody. We're supportive.
I cut off 6 big pieces and I've eaten 3 of them so far. These are the other 3 that I cut off that I'm going to try and get done. And that's over half the bar. So. Oh.
I'm just giving myself a mental mantra right now. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Well, my thing is the quantity.
Yeah.
That's a big ass bar.
Well, I didn't want anybody. I didn't want anybody to say, I was skimping out on you, right? So.
I would never say that about the way that you
I haven't
make them.
eaten that many Rice Krispies in 20 years.
I think that's more poundage wise than I ate for dinner.
No, no kidding. I had a hamburger. I don't think the hamburger weighed this much.
Well, that's also the thing. The bars used to be bigger, but when I was wrapping them, they ended up getting compressed by the saran wrap, and they got smaller.
I have no doubt.
Then Blimberg's over there like, whatever.
Brian's asking how Rev is doing.
I'm just riding out the burn now.
And Brian, I might actually do that if I can get a hold of Kevin at the place, because he wanted to be on this call on the video too. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Oh. Learning Curve Acres says, I'm just going to say learning from now on. That's right. Says, I seriously don't know how you guys do this. I don't know how they do it either. You can see how I'm suffering.
It's
You want me to save you a little bite for tomorrow, Mercy?
It's just like Freaky said, it's one bite at a time.
JT says, slowly with feeling. Eric says, what's up from Arlington, JT Bear? JT says, sound off. How y'all doing there? You can see how I'm doing, and you can see it in my face, but at least I'm talking this time. Not like that flipping chocolate bootler that just shut me up.
My biggest thing is I just don't know if I can hold this. I mean, this is a big ass. I mean, this is a huge bar.
Yeah.
I'm already starting to bounce off the walls with the amount of sugar in the marshmallows.
Woo!
That I'm already on edge because we got hurricane force winds going on right now, and every couple seconds I hear stuff hitting the roof of the house. Every time I hear it, I'm convinced it's like a tree, coming through the house.
JT says, so better than the bootla. It has a lot more flavor than the bootla did, and it isn't searing pain like the bootla was. So yes, JT, this is much better than the bootla, but it still hurts. Oh.
It's not too hot, but it's about too filling.
Well, that's where I'm at, Tim. I'm like, it's just so damn much. And I had a big dinner too.
Yeah. I ate 2/3 of the jar of my Green Ghost salsa verde with dinner.
Alex, your ears are red.
Are they?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, I'm struggling with this one a little bit. I mean, I've got about 2 bites left. I mean, my mama didn't raise no wussy, so I'm getting this done.
Hey,
how was it?
Alex.
Brando, did you finish?
Yes.
Brando, Alex can't see you. His video isn't working. All he sees is a box. So Alex, Brando was going like this to you. That doesn't make any sense either because you can't see me either. He was rubbing his forehead, like rubbing the sweat off your forehead.
Actually, the video came back on a little bit ago.
Yeah, I'm actually watching it on my laptop. I'm streaming on my phone and watching on my laptop, so everything's kind of delayed for me.
Okay.
Ay, ow.
Oh. So, Brando, you're done with it? Okay. There goes piece number 4.
Hey, Rob, with
So,
two
Brando,
B's,
what's
man,
your honest opinion?
my honest opinion is Rice Krispie sweet with tasting like a bunch of spices and hot sauce.
It's basically what it was.
No, but it wasn't bad. I mean, I'm sure that if I know if I gave some of this to people I know, a lot of them will need like a little slice of it and just be like, "Nope, I'm good." I mean, so I know me and my kind of heat, with the way I handle heat, that is severely different than me and my family. So
Right.
See you, Lee. Lee took off. Sorry.
I didn't see Lee's heading out.
Yeah.
no, I don't drink milk like that. But
Oh.
Yeah, no
I
milk
haven't
in
even
my
touched
home.
the drink of water. I haven't even touched the water or anything yet. So
See you later, Lee.
even though I probably could take a drink of water, it's a little dry in my mouth. But yeah.
Like I said, I'm just struggling with the size.
Yeah, it is a fair amount of Rice Krispie to be chewing on.
No, well, like I said, I figured I should give you guys a decent portion so you could, get the full effect of the flavor.
Yeah. Oop, there goes a burp. Yeah.
Okay, I got a question for all of you guys. Now that I've got some real chili heads in the room, I've noticed I've never gotten the hiccups from anything, and I'm just wondering, is it dependent on the person whether you get hiccups or not, or should everybody get hiccups when it's hot enough?
I get
It
hiccups.
really depends on the person.
I get hiccups all the time. But
I've never gotten them. I've
Man,
never
some
once gotten
people-
hiccups from having too much heat.
Some people get hiccups when they get something spicy. Some people get hiccups from, like Charles said, about anything. But and also I think it's really dependent on how sensitive they are right around here. So, I mean, some just the littlest thing just littlest tickle can make them hiccup, or people hiccup.
Yeah, I've never gotten the
Hey.
hiccups from anything hot.
I gotta get you out of my pineapple plant there, guy. Come here.
I mean, you saw me. One of the other live streams, Alex. I got a hiccup when I tried that uchu cream because this is a fresh pod. I did it when I had that Dado de Mocha Yellow. I did. I mean, I think every pepper I've had, I do that.
Okay.
Have you done?
Eating? Hell, I'm done. I'm thinking I'm done because I can't eat this whole thing.
I'm almost there, man. I've almost eaten mine.
Well, I'm glad for you, but I just don't know if I can hold it.
And Rev, somebody was asking if you're done
Okay,
eating.
I got it all down.
We still got the rest of the show. Maybe I can munch on it.
Yeah,
some-
Rob, with two B's, man. Take your time, man. You don't rush on this, man.
I get the hiccups too. Not all the time, but sometimes. Like actually earlier today, I got the hiccups when I was eating dinner.
Huh.
I mean, before the
So,
show,
is it wussing out if you wash it down with ghost pepper salsa?
Yeah.
Get her
why
done,
not?
man.
Oh.
That's just too much sugar for me.
Oh.
Tell me about it. I'm like wide awake and wired now.
Rev, did you eat the whole thing though?
Nah.
Okay. Then I don't feel so bad.
Don't feel bad because I ain't gonna eat the whole thing either.
All right.
It's a quarter.
I've got-
pound, like it's a quarter pound, like an hour and a half after I ate dinner.
I
It's
got
dessert.
done with dinner like 5 minutes, or as you guys were ringing me into here, I was eating the last couple bites. That's how soon it's been since I ate. I didn't get out of the shop and home until 7:30 and had until 8 to eat. Not that that matters, but I got it in. And I got enough in.
So Alex, was there anything habanero or habanero line in that?
Okay, so what I had in there, the exact ingredients was the Rice Krispies and marshmallows. I also added Beauregard's Inferno and a ghost pepper sauce that did not say that it had habaneros in it. I also added in red pepper flakes and my own personal powder, which did not have habanero. Rob Bloomberg sent me two powders. Wow, I can't even talk. 2 powders, and I don't even know what was in them. I know one was labeled super hot and one was labeled mild. So,
Because you were asking about the hiccups before, and you know, jalapenos, cayennes, Scotch bonnets, ghost peppers. None of those give me the hiccups. Habaneros do, and the Reapers do.
There's Reapers in it.
And this gave me a very mild case of the hiccups. It only lasted about 6 hiccups.
Because in my Beauregard's Inferno, it's half.
It has Reapers in it?
Yep.
Well, that'd be what cued the hiccups then.
It's half Reaper and half chocolate Trinidad Maruca Scorpions.
These guys
So
are
I'm almost
running
there.
with a pineapple.
I've got this little bit left. I'm almost there.
Alex, go.
You can do it.
Does anybody else watch Skippy 2 Able?
Yes.
I don't.
Okay, you know what I love is the parts in the video where he's having a really rough time eating whatever he's eating, and he starts doing the robot, and he starts going.
Yep.
My favorite part.
You should do that on that last bite.
Well, there went Pete's 4.5.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
I'm glad for all
Yeah,
those.
you're down in southern Ontario, aren't you?
The last piece I had wasn't so bad. I thought I was getting used to it. This one had him. Oh, I can see big concentration right there. This one just hit me hard.
so Charles, was I right? Are you laughing at it? Is it nothing to you or what?
The amount is, I mean, like I said, I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to eat it all, but it's just too much treat for me. I'm fat, but I mean, my thing is because I drink way too much damn milk and with sweet tea, but I don't eat that much junk. The treat is just, it's just too much. I mean, the heat is exactly how my sauce is. That's the exact level of heat it is. I would say maybe it's a tad under, maybe because all the sugar and stuff died it down a little bit, but that's about how my sauce is. I mean,
It's
you
like
can see
eating a square
I'm
of the sauce.
not panicking or nothing. It's like I'm not going chaotic here. I'm just saying I just can't eat that much treat.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just always. I mean, like I said, I had a big meal before this. Like I said, I'm not making excuses or nothing. I'm just saying, I just can't eat that much a Rice Krispie treat.
Well, we got all night, buddy. We got all night. You can just take your time with it.
Yeah, I struggled to get it all down, but not because of the heat Krispies.
Yeah.
Devin's looking to get in trouble. He says, hashtag Death Pringles for Todd, and hashtag can't stop once you pop.
Okay. Sounds like another
I
challenge.
am another jar of
Pringles are communist potato chips.
I have a theory that the people that made Pringles were actually going to make tennis balls. But then
Jeez,
whenever the
I
balls
wonder
were
where
about
they're
to
from.
show up, they showed up with a load of potatoes. And they were like, whatever. Gotta love Mitch Hedberg.
No, I think rather that they showed up with a load of instant mashed potatoes, not real potatoes.
Are you alright over there, Alex?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's starting to tone down for me. That last bite was I left it for last because that was one of the most concentrated parts, and when I bit down into it, it was a little bit higher than my level. But I mean, this is nothing compared to what I did to myself yesterday. This is golden in comparison to what I did to myself yesterday.
This is a special message for Devin. He says, I can see your unapproving glares even in the small window, Rob. Yeah.
Then also going back to to Derek being in there, I don't know how in the hell you ate that chocolate bar. I mean, I just don't know how the hell you did it, because that bar was huge. I don't know how you ate that much junk. Well, chocolate with peanut butter and with spice. I mean, the spice part maybe not so much, but just the amount of chocolate bar with peanut butter. I don't know how the hell you did that.
And everybody's asking about the other Rob. He had a bad connection. I told him to restart. That's what happened. He didn't he wasn't like, oh, I'm out of here because it was too hot.
Not him. He was the first one to finish. I didn't have no doubt with him.
No, yeah.
Hey, Simon.
Hey,
Learning
what's up,
Curves with
Simon?
Simon. Then thanks for joining us, Simon. Have fun. See you.
See ya, Learning Curves Acres. Bye.
Yeah, what time is it there, Simon? Was it
We'll see you tomorrow, Marcy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, what
50
time
Shades
is it
of
over
Green
there?
says, I fell asleep.
What time is it over there, Simon? 2:10? 2:11? Or no, 3:10. Yeah, I think they're 5 hours ahead. Yeah, 3:10. Jeez, oh man. That's dedication there.
Ah.
Well, that was good, Alex. It was a little bit too big.
Yeah, next time I would go with JT squares. JT and Shocks had the perfect size. That's what we should have went with. You should have I don't know. You could send them all, but in little squares.
Yeah, I could have, but I wanted it to be. I wanted you guys to have as much as I was, and I felt that I should have a big square because Rob over there challenged me in my video, where I was asking for ideas what to do for 100 subscribers, and then it was Trollforge's idea to do it on the live stream here.
I just gave a suggestion. Not a challenge.
Yeah, and it was a good suggestion, Rob. Don't be apologetic.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It's great.
Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Oh, I'm calming down. That last piece I had a concentrated piece in it. And this is the
Yeah.
other half of that piece.
I mean, how's everything doing? Is your stomach and everything doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm just fine there.
All right.
Hey, Mungo.
$100 million.
But it was good, Alex. Though, like I said, it's just too much for me as far as
I'm back.
You got all night, Charles. You got all night, buddy.
Yeah, but I want to go to sleep too.
JT says every suggestion is a challenge in this group. This is still a great challenge next to a nuclear brownie plate, 1 inch by 1 inch. Devin says, save some so that the internet can laugh at me also. Yeah, I'll save you some. And hopefully Alex and Adam will get in on it too. We can film the 3 of you. Russ says, heck yeah, Rob ate the other piece. So yeah, stuck in my mouth at the moment. JT says, oh, I could make some of those nuclear brownies. Got a nice ring to it.
Oh man.
JT, please don't send me
Thoughts
any.
are brewing. Uh-oh. Getting ideas of spicy products.
Those chocolate chip cookies that Batman sent me that were heated up, those things were good. They weren't too hot, but it was just the right amount of heat in it mixed with the right amount of chocolate. I wish he'd have sent me a dozen of them because they were just fantastic.
I'm pretty sure he could fulfill your wish, sir. He can make some more cookies. It doesn't take long to make a dozen cookies.
Yeah, I'd be willing to pay for them.
Yeah.
Or he could just give me the recipe too, but I'm not going to ask for that because he's probably got powders or peppers in it that I have no idea on.
Well, it's a Bohemian Beast.
Oh, hey, Charles.
Yes.
Man, I should have some. I should have some little salted caramel candies put together for you. Sorry, it's been taking so long, man. It's been crazy hectic over here. But, yeah.
So I had so much fun doing the Rice Krispie video when I made that video that I was thinking of actually making a little series about cooking with peppers and stuff like that. So a couple suggestions wouldn't be amiss for different type items.
You should do a live stream on one of the days that Rev hasn't designated for his live stream. And you should pick one of the days. That's what you should do. Live stream with Alex, Alberta Pepper, or cooking with Alex from Alberta's Pepper Lab or something. I don't know.
The Arctic Pepper Lab.
Yeah, from the Arctic Pepper Lab. So how's that doing, Alex? You still got the thrips?
It's not going well. I mean, there's a reason that I haven't done a Pepper Lab update in a little bit because we're having some difficulties with the plants. A lot of them are losing their leaves, and some stems are dying off. And I just thrips. I hate them. I hate them so much.
Well, just remember, people love fail videos. Look at my last video.
That's true. That's true. Maybe I'll make an update after this.
Alex, the video that I'm uploading as soon as I get off of the live stream, I'm talking about that BTI to kill the fungus gnat larvae.
Okay, I'll check that out for sure. I mean, I'm desperate at this point, guys. Like, I mean, I would do some outrageous things just to get rid of them. I am not at the point of spraying everything with Raid yet, but I'm like this close, man.
Have you got sticky paper yet?
It's in the mail. It's on its way.
That's the majority of people. I know my hydro shop has them. They have them in their tents or whatever else. And you see JT, he has those little bitty papers everywhere. That's one of the biggest things that people use to kind of control them or what have you.
Yeah, well, from the research that I did, one thing that I found out was that the yellow ones are for fungus gnats, and the are for thrips.
Right, but the thrips mainly eat the flowers.
Yeah, they mainly focus on the flowers. Yeah,
So
but
you're
for
not
some
gonna-
reason they're
you're not
attracted to
gonna get any
blue.
pods, though. So you're not going to get any pods. That's what you're saying, basically.
Oh, I'm not getting any pods.
Right, but I'm
And
just saying, after in a few months, when they get out of whenever your outdoor season starts, that's going to kind of take care of itself, hopefully.
oh, I sure hope so. I sure hope so. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with a scorched earth policy. Every plant that I own is now going to be an outdoor plant for at least a month, and that way everything that is living down in the pepper lab can die, and then I can start over again in the pepper lab, right?
Well, I'd keep your plants. Your plants still look fine.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. What I meant was I'm going to go with scorched earth policy, but I'm going to wait until springtime when I can put all of my plants outside. I'm not going to just, throw them in a pile and burn them or anything. I'm just going to take them outside, and then after that, leave my pepper lab vacant for a month, and then just start over on my indoor stuff after that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just the thing is, just don't bring anything out.
So when I
Yeah, and after you take
when I
everything out,
repotted my serranos, I could see the fungus gnat larvae in the roots, and the plants were looking pretty sad.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I repotted them into from 1x2 pots into 4x4s, so that could be part of the solution. But within 3 days, the plants looked much happier with putting the BTI on.
I'm going to check that out for sure.
Yeah.
I'll try anything, man. Honestly, I'll try anything right now.
And Home Hardware carries the stuff.
Okay. I'm going to check it out. I'll check it out for sure. Yeah, JT Bear is saying that those sticky traps work really well.
and he said he got a lemon drop on the grow. No.
Yeah, but they only control the adults. It's the larvae that do all the damage.
They still. All right.
Yeah,
Like-
so one thing that I definitely learned is that I'm never, ever, 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 ever gonna bring an outdoor plant inside again. I thought I did really well when I brought in a Reaper from last year. Like I sprayed it down and I pesticided it, and it spread to the rest of the pepper lab. By the time I realized it, I threw out the Reaper. But it was too late, I guess.
Yeah.
That being said, I brought in a outdoor plant, first time ever, and now I've got the first pods I've ever had indoors. I've got like 8 or 10 of them now.
Nice.
For me, it's never, like I said, I've discussed this on other live streams, never again, ever will I ever overwinter a plant. I will never bring anything outside inside, ever. Because I mean, it like Batman was saying, you just grow them, and it's not that big a deal to grow a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have an advantage. Where
Yeah,
it's already mature
whatever.
enough to actually give you.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine in a few months.
I don't know. I brought plants in beginning of November. An aphid the day before yesterday. I think the aphids came in the new bag of potting soil I bought.
Oh. Is there such thing as pest-free soil?
It depends on where you get it from. a lot. I mean, like I said, if I were to buy a bag of soil, and then you were to buy a bag of soil, we could be in the same city, but they could have a different distributor or whatever it is. That could be wherever it's warehoused or whatever else. They could have totally different issues.
Yeah, but I mean, is there such a thing as like a soil that's advertised and actually is always pest free?
They'll never do that because if somebody says that they got pest, it was from that soil, they can never prove that it wasn't. They're not going to put that guarantee on a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chad, you missed
It's
it.
kind of hard to say because there's so many variables when it comes to soil. So.
Well, I think some of the guys still have some to eat, Chad. Some of the guys still have stuff.
I still have some. I have half a bar, or maybe a little bit less than a half, but it's too much. I may snack on it a little bit, but it's not the heat. It's just too much Rice Krispie treat.
And I know everybody is like JT and Rob and everybody's having problems with aphids. I don't think I've ever had a problem with aphids inside. I've had a problem with aphids outside, like in my greenhouse. Oh yeah, I had so many aphids. I mean, it looked like Rob's shop. It was so many aphids, and just grab 2,500 ladybugs, and next thing you know, they're all gone. But I mean, obviously you can't. Well, I guess you could, but that would be weird if you did that in Rob's shop. But I never really had, I never had them inside. I don't know what the differences is. I don't like we were talking about soil a minute ago. Maybe that's the difference. I don't have, aphid larvae in my soil or something, or.
But the larvae for aphids.
Aphids aren't supposed to lay eggs in the soil. The larvae don't exist in the soil naturally. But when they're harvesting the soil or baking it or something, the soil isn't the natural medium.
Yeah, they lay their eggs on the underside of leaves.
So, Rob, you want to change your name, your shop name to Ladybug Vape Shop?
No.
The one time that I had them indoors is I was hardening my plants from when I had solar panels. Took them outside, let them stay on the driveway, kind of in the shade, like by my front house. I brought the plants back in. Then I had a couple aphids or whatever after I let them sit for like 3 or 4 hours. Then luckily I managed to get that. I didn't have too many plants in the room at the time.
Chad's in the house and he says, I made several hot chips with chocolate caramel and devil dust, as well as habanero sauce for the parties. Cool. Welcome back, other Rob. Yeah. OMG, Chad, how did that go over? Okay. Okay, my stomach's upset. Well,
actually, my stomach's fine. I was expecting to have capsaicin cramps, but my stomach's fine. It was just all in my mouth, my main problem.
well, I just went and brushed my teeth, and that helped out quite a bit. Get all the little chunks between the teeth out. So I'm feeling much better, but now my stomach's upset.
I'm fine. I just can't eat that much Rice Krispie treat. So that's the last time I'm going to say it.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
It's not the heat. It just, I just can't eat that much.
So you didn't think they were super hot?
No hotter than my hot sauce.
See, I keep telling you, you got a lot higher tolerance than I do.
Now, if your hot sauce is that hot, more blueberry flavored and less sweet, I think that would be absolutely awesome.
Freaky's asking, when you get cramps from hot pepper, does it happen all at once or it creeps up on you?
It can kind
I don't know. It's never happened to me.
Me either.
I guess by definition, I've had it happen to me, but it's usually not that night. It'll be like you eat whatever, and it's the next day as it's working its way through your intestines. You just get that, like, wait a minute.
not for me.
I'll be right back kind of thing.
Not for me. It hits me all like real quick. As soon as it gets down, I can feel it because I did that on a couple peppers that I had, and I got them from that.
Well, I guess
I actually had the same thing as Rev yesterday, or sorry, today. After eating that stuff yesterday, I was perfectly fine in terms of cramps, but when I got to work, is when they kicked in.
Now, was it actually cramps that you had? Like, was it like you wanted to curl up in a ball and just kind of cry and like felt bad for yourself,
Hey,
kind
you
of,
know what helps?
or was it just like a discomfort?
It was a strong discomfort, but I wasn't immobilized.
That's all I've ever gotten. It's been like that, like, oh man, that feels kind of weird down there, kind of feeling. But it was never like Dave has told me it. He's like had like the curl up in a ball and like I don't feel good, like for like a good half hour.
Yeah.
I've never had that. But Dave also gets the hiccups. I've never had the hiccups either.
Right. I mean, for me, the time I felt like I told y'all last time is when I was on there when I ate the hot sauce when I did that Exoresco versus Last Dab comparison. When I did 4 spoonfuls, because I was gonna do that. That I was on the couch because that was hurting me.
Yeah, four spoonfuls
I've had
on
it
accident.
just kind of set in on me.
Say that again. Say that again, Rob.
Hey, you all right over there, Blumberg? Hello.
I think Rob's still got a bad connection.
Yeah, I see you. I can tell you're talking, but I'm not hearing the audio, man.
He just got a new phone too, so
Uh,
he's not been the happiest with that phone either.
uh-oh.
Yeah, I see him talking. I just don't hear it coming through. And it doesn't say it's muted. Oh, should be good.
Wondering if it has something to do with the sound, if he has the sounds turned on or off. But that's not always the case.
You see that one? That's the one that gave me cramps.
Ouch.
I ate that at work. That wasn't the best idea. That's a 7-pot
Which one was
caramel
it?
brain strain.
Uh,
Oh, that looks nasty.
Believe me,
That looks good.
Me?
it tastes great, but it just hit me at work. Well, I didn't eat it. I was
good.
eating.
I think my connection is just really crappy right now because there must be lag.
Oh, there you go. When when your videos
Yeah, sorry, I've just kind of been quiet over here.
Yeah, when your video's muted, we can hear you fine.
oh, hey,
I
Rob,
definitely muted it.
if you can, try to get to a section or an area where you can get better reception. So I know in some places there's like dead spots.
Yeah, because I mean, I did that when I was in that
Wi-Fi
other
right
room.
now.
When I was in
From my
that
Wi-Fi.
room the one time, so.
Hey, Rob, what
I
did
know
you
in
think of the
most
crispy
places
squares?
There's always spots that doesn't get the best.
I thought it was awesome. Definitely pretty hot. The heat kind of stuck around for, I'd say, about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then it fizzled out and went away, but it was really enjoyable.
So, Rob, do you think it was like my hot sauce level heat or a little bit less?
Huh?
Do you think it was the Beauregard's Inferno level hot?
Yeah, I'd say it was right on par. I just turned off my Wi-Fi and now my connection is fine. I think that it was my Wi-Fi the entire time that was causing issues.
And what I could suggest about the Wi-Fi is go to a little router thing, flip it on, unplug it or turn it on and off for a second. You know, sometimes it needs to be reset.
Yeah.
I tried to
I think that was my issue before, and I should have just switched to my data because my data is faster anyways. I just use the Wi-Fi to save data while I'm at home.
Yeah, I try to do that every time I do a live stream, reset the modem, reset the router, and do both of them, and then usually it works A-okay.
You little bastard!
Now I can actually hear you guys, but before I was only getting
this
bits
little
and
guy
pieces.
got my water. All right. You're lucky I don't let you drown in my water, you little bastard. Or you little guy.
What the hell is in water?
What are you fighting with over there, Brando?
A fish?
This little ladybug guy got my water.
I accidentally turned off the video. I didn't even realize that my video
It'd be a little crunchy, Brando.
Turned off.
You have a little crunch in the water. That's it.
No, I'm just going to let him get on my pepper plant again. I'm being nice, guy. Get over there and get on the plant.
Protein. Good protein.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. That was nice fresh water, too. Oh, well. Yeah, well, I'll survive.
So who's going to win this battle today, Brando? You or the ladybug?
Just let him get back on one of my pepper plants are. So I'm being nice.
All right. Because, we can always say no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, yeah?
Did I ever tell you guys about the tomatoes?
No.
I don't think
Well, there's a father tomato, a mother tomato, and a baby tomato, and the baby tomato keeps falling behind. And finally, the father tomato gets pissed off, and he goes, "Catch up!"
Oh, yeah. I think I've heard that one before.
Pulp Fiction. You gonna tell me that joke? What joke? The joke that you had on Fox Force 5.
I like that show a lot. The classic.
Is Rob okay? I don't see him in the little screen there.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's fine.
Blueberg or Rob Z?
Rob Z.
He went to step away for a second.
Yeah, he's fine.
Brando, you found that you got a mark on the lady.
I'm good. I think Rob Z went to the office.
What's up, Charles?
Oh, I was making sure the ladybug's not after you again.
No, I was just going to take a drink of my water, and he was in my water playing and swimming in, and that just annoyed me because I just wanted a drink of water.
Yeah. Well, he needed to swim.
Yeah, but he had a swimming spot in my underwater for the plants, so he can't make up his mind, I guess. Oh well. Oh well, I'll live.
Freaky
I'm
said
being nice.
when Todd is gone, he's off to the office. Chad said he's uploading his allotment tag video right now. So be on the lookout for that. Chad the Walrus.
And if anybody who I tagged would like to do their allotment video too, I'd appreciate it, since Alex tagged me. And I mean, I know that Chris did his, so if anybody else would, that'd be great. And sorry for mine. It froze. I don't know why it was freezing. It froze for a lot of people.
You know what? I've noticed that on YouTube, it's been doing that with multiple people's videos. It was doing that with one of mine the other day. It did that on Rob Double B, the video the other day, and a couple other YouTube channels. So I don't know if it was on the recent update or something.
Yeah. Well,
I know it was a recent update.
Rev clarified earlier that you don't get flagged for playing guitar covers on a live stream. You just get banned. So the choice that I made to play guitar for people on live stream before I did my allotment video was the best one.
Yeah, I found that out because someone that I know that plays music in the background got banned recently.
So my look on that one was I was going to kill two birds with one stone. People could watch me play guitar for a little bit, and I do the allotment video. So
What's up, Batman?
thought it was pretty good there. But yeah, I had fun doing that. I enjoyed it.
Well, that's the best way to go about it, as long as you're having fun, you know?
Well, I mean, then, to be surprising, you get a lot of people who are, I don't know how you would say it, fellow allotment tagees. They come to your channel because they see allotment tag and they go and subscribe to you because you were tagged by someone, and then they were like, well, we were too, so we'll subscribe to your channel. So I've got a lot of subscribers just because of the allotment tag.
Same thing
Yeah,
happened.
that happened, definitely. And that was why I tagged who I did.
So yeah.
Yeah, because it was 50 Shades, as far back as I could follow it, it was 50 Shades of Green that got Troll, who got me, who got Charles, and Rob Z, who hasn't, made a video yet.
Oh, wait till he gets back and then bring that back up again.
Simon didn't tag me because I'm over the 1,000 subs. But I rebooted his thing to try and get some more you guys, some more viewers.
Uh-oh.
Because yeah, I know when you get on these tag videos, like Charles was saying, you get everybody else who was tagged comes and subscribes to them.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I was tagged by the allotment challenge, what, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago? Something like that.
All right, guys, I'm going to go give me a fresh water, man.
Okay.
All right.
So hopefully that little critter won't get back in, Brando.
Yeah.
Put something on top of your water.
Yeah. Yes, the saran wrap that Alex gave you. See, it's a free blocker from ladybugs.
You've got like an extra, 300 yards of film.
Yep. Just wrap everything you have that you're eating or drinking. Protection from the ladybug.
Well, Rev, I was thinking you could use that for your greenhouse.
Yeah, I could too. Just if the other people with the crispy challenge, if they all sent me all of their film, bang, I would have a whole new room.
Sorry, man, I cut mine off.
Oh, now I can't do the roof.
So Batman.
That might be enough to do your floor anyway.
So Batman, what is a dozen cookies cost these days? Because I know Rob Z was looking for some more cookies.
Yeah, if he's willing to make some more, I wouldn't mind some more. Oh, sorry about
S'mores,
that.
huh?
Wait, you want some s'mores now too?
S'mores?
Dang, you want
spicy
cookies,
s'mores.
s'mores? You just
Oh,
want it all.
s'mores would be
New
so good.
challenge. New challenge, spicy s'mores.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that could
That-
be.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna
Call
make
them
some.
Smoking scorpion s'mores.
Oh, and Batman, to answer your question, it's Dottie.
Oh, jeez. Yep, Todd lives. Yeah, that's a gut pain. I don't know if that's what you'd call a cap cramp, but I had to go walk around for a bit to walk it off. So you're supposed to ask me about the allotment challenge. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with it or anything, but as I was listening to you guys, I get the general gist of it. So I could probably do one tomorrow from the other computer. But my issue is I don't know who I would take.
No, it just has to be somebody who's under 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
most of the people I know are not under 1,000. There's a bunch of people on here I could go through and do it, but like take Devin, I could take him in it.
Do it.
And
Yeah. And you said you don't know exactly what you're supposed to do. There's 5 questions.
Yep.
You just answer the questions.
yeah,
How long have you had your allotment? What do you like to grow on your allotment? You know.
Have you ever thought about? I mean, Rob, this is a suggestion, but have you ever thought about tagging Derek? Because Derek doesn't have 1,000.
but I thought this was all supposed to be for people who are growing stuff.
He is growing stuff on his last live stream. He has peppers.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, I don't know if I'm correct on this or not, but I think I tagged Derek in my allotment challenge and he never did it.
We'll try
So,
again.
yeah, you should definitely tag him on that. I could be wrong about that, but even if I didn't, but yeah, you should definitely tag Derek.
Oh, is Derek still with us?
Might be.
Might be.
Might be playing Battlefronts to get his kid to sleep.
Yeah.
That's true too.
So yeah, Rob, if you do it, then I'm only going to have 2 more guys that I tagged that haven't done it yet, which is Brando and Garcia's Pepper Farm.
Chet says, dang, I should have tagged Derek. I didn't know he was growing. Yeah, apparently, now that memory is coming back to me, Derek started growing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another great person to tag, Brendan Bacante.
He's over 1,000.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I haven't seen one of his videos in weeks and weeks now, so he was doing those Saturday updates, and I can't remember how many Saturdays it's been now that he hasn't had one.
Yeah, he didn't have one out last Saturday, but the Friday before that, he put out the video saying who the winner of the auction was. The Wednesday before that, he put out an update saying what the highest bid for the auction was, and the Saturday before that, he put out the video announcing the auction for all those seeds. And the person who got those seeds, I don't know if you saw those videos or not, but for $60, thousands and thousands and thousands of seeds.
Oh,
They got
and
an
another
excellent
great
deal.
person is Graham's Garden.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, because he was waiting to get it because we were doing that kilogram joke. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, also, before we get too far, I don't know if Eber's still in there, but You have till tomorrow to do Eber's contest. So go on PLC and do the contest and pick which 9 you think he's growing this year. So you have a little bit longer.
Which, if you go to the Pepper Lovers community, it's pinned at the very top.
Yes.
And I know I have not entered the contest. I was kind of not wanting to win. I was kind of trying to let other people win. I love that he's having a contest, but I don't want to be like, I'll get in on that. And like, if I won, I'd be like, oh man, what the heck?
Well, I know I'm going to win with my answer. My numbers are, I guarantee you, 100% correct.
I'm not even doing the challenge myself. But,
well, I did it just.
I'll support the challenge, but I'm not going to be. You know, I don't know, man. I don't got nothing against it.
Brando, there's no way 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are the numbers that are going to win. That's what I chose.
Watch it win.
It's not going to win. It's not going to win. I'm just having fun with it.
No, I mean everybody has their own fun. I mean,
yeah.
I just,
you know, that'd be great for whoever wins.
And
yeah,
I did notice, I was on Pepper Lovers earlier today. I noticed the Eber's pepper giveaway contest right there pinned. And in the responses to that video, I saw Pepper Girl. I haven't seen Pepper Girl in like a year plus now. I miss her videos. They were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking part of that challenge thing, but in my own little way.
I got a text message saying Brendan has 206 subscribers.
There you go.
So he would work. Devin says, once I get out of this of an apartment, I wouldn't mind growing again. Just don't have the room right now.
Out of this what?
4 letters and then the word whole at the end of an apartment.
What does the word start with?
Oh, the letter S, but we'll let it go at that. And Freaky says, that's true, Batman. Some folks are popular for tags. Chad says, I tried to stay away from people in PLC, give some others a shot. I have so many seeds from Brando and Batman, I am going to have to re-gift some.
You can never have enough seeds.
I have 56 varieties right now, and I think that's enough for me. I know that's nothing compared to what you have, but yeah. Brando says,
yeah, I have more than enough seeds myself, man. I mean, whenever time I say I have more than enough, next thing I know, I got several more varieties. It's like, dang it. So I gotta start to feel like I gotta slap myself and tell myself to stop it.
Well, I found out today that I can have some of that farmland, so I'm going to spend a good portion of the weekend starting all new seedlings at the house here.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know how much or where it's going to be, but somewhere in their fields they can have a small section of it.
So how much is a small section?
I don't know. They have a huge area, and there's trees all the way around and things of that nature. I don't know the size of the fields yet, but his father said that he didn't mind if I took something that they weren't using for a regular field and turned it into a pepper garden. So that means I can take and put in some. I need to get more seedlings started, but if I get like 100 started and they can't fit them all, that's fine. And if I have more than enough room, then hey, they got more room to grow. So that's good news for me. And I didn't find that out until about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, that's good news then today.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm happy about that, but it means a lot of work tomorrow. But I'm going to take and microwave all my soil because I'm wondering if my compost and soil is where some of the bugs came from.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna microwave it all.
So what is
And
Devin
fish
doing
'em all-
tomorrow?
Huh?
What is Devin doing tomorrow?
His wifey's working,
Spending a
so
lot
he'll
of
be
time
taking
in
care of
front
the
of the
daughter.
microwave.
See what? See what, Troll?
Oh, Charles said, "What's Devin doing tomorrow?" I said, "Spending a lot of time in front of the microwave."
Yeah, maybe. No, his wife works every other Saturday, so he spends time with his daughter every other Saturday. Well, not that he does it all week long, but yeah, Saturday it's him and his daughter all day.
I just was looking to see if you're going to get any help. That's it.
Yeah, no. If I want help, I'd bring it to the shop, but then I run the risk of the bugs at the shop. So I got room to do it, and
Sorry
special
about
thanks to
my technical difficulties, but I seem to have got it all sorted out now. I had to go restart my Wi-Fi and restart my phone. I just restarted everything to try and get it smoothed out. It seems to be working good now, but sorry about that.
I think we're all good. It's cool. Yeah, things like that happen. That's one of the reasons why we have to have such late starts every once in a while. I want to throw a special thanks out to Mr. BD Beats there. We were talking about getting a deal on LED lights. Well, he followed through with what he said and got me half off on some new lights. I ordered them today. I ordered 4. So they should be here, I think that's next Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. So
That's cool.
yeah, half off on them. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty darn good deal.
Yeah.
So thank you, BD. I appreciate it. Now everybody else out here knows that I appreciate it as well. So yeah. And to all the people out there saying, awesome, Rob, thanks much.
So what wattage are they?
I think they were 300 watt.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I got room in my dining room to where I can put all of them down. And I figure I can build a rack with the 4 over it and yeah, set them all there.
Yeah.
And like BD says, thanks, Rob. Those UFO look awesome. Yeah, the big round LEDs with the oversized lights in them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Devin says, due to this evening's challenge, I feel it's only fair to say hashtag milk money for Rob. BD says it was one of those circle UFO lights. Yep.
Cool.
All right, it was those circle UFO lights. And I thought they were pretty cool. And when I saw Peter Stanley's in his, I thought, man, I would just love to have a couple of those.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Like I said, I really enjoy having the LEDs. I'm one that really likes the LED lights. But on the other hand,
LEDs seem to be doing pretty well.
but I mean, for me, like the seed starts, I like to keep them. I mean, they're still under a LED, but I like to keep them under a low wattage shop light. But it's a LED bulb until they get so big, until like they start getting true leaves. Then I'll transplant them and put them in one of the other tents. That seems to work for me.
Yeah, everybody's got their own methods, you know.
Well, it's
I
also
mean,
getting close to the time to where,
I mean, whatever you have success with, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's getting close to the time to where I need to start my pak choi outdoor ones too. So I'll be busy for the weekend and next weekend probably, because I think it's 114 pak chois that I start.
Oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah, but if you like to have a pak choi salad every night, then it's not enough.
No, true.
Ah,
I should send you some seed, Rob. I had 4 plants last year that grew 5 feet tall and didn't go to seed. The
Oh,
bok
geez.
choy.
Oh, geez,
and I
all
saved
of
seed
them.
from those 4 plants. They didn't go to seed until October.
Yeah, because mine got to about 1.5 feet or so tall, and we had a really hot day, or like 3 really hot days, and that triggered them all, and they all went to seed right then.
Oh yeah, everything else went to seed early, but these 4, they went like 5 feet tall, 4 feet tall before they put their first flower out. Like huge plants.
That's huge. Yeah, because I go out and I'll find the biggest leaves, and I'll take and trim those off, bring them in, clean them up, dice them up, and make them into a salad. And I'll do that 3-4 times a week. So I eat really good during the summer.
We usually use the pak choi as a boiled green.
Ah, I don't like cooked cabbage, and I don't like cooked pak choi either. I'll take the stems off, and I'll eat those like carrot sticks and dip those in ranch dressing. And the leaves, I'll take and shred those up into a salad.
So you said the bread and butter pickles are your favorite, Rob?
And no.
You can learn to like them.
I don't like pickles at all, so I have no say in the matter. I'm not a pickle fan. I can do pickle relish in some things, but I'm just not a pickle person. I don't like cucumbers either.
Yeah, that's how I am. I like fried pickles, but I like everything fried.
If you like pickled
Yeah,
relish,
fried pickles I can do that, but
if you like
What about
pickled
pickled
relish,
peppers?
you can get into pickles. I never liked relish.
I've tried.
But I
I've
liked
just
pickles. I got into relish.
don't really like them.
You should
Well,
see
boys,
the jar
it's
of pickles
11
I have in my
o'clock.
fridge.
I'm going to call it a night. It's like a half an hour past my bedtime.
Uh,
Rob's
Have a good
not
night,
the old
Tim.
man I am.
Not by much, Troll. Not by much.
Have a good night, Tim. Thanks for trying them Rice Krispie squares, eh?
Yeah, well, they were good. Just a little bit too much Rice Krispie.
All right, Tim. Have a good night.
Later,
All right.
Tim.
Later, Troll.
Later.
later. Oh,
Freaky Geek is taking off too. Says I'm running away as well. Night all. 50
Nice.
Shades of Green. So Green says, "No, it's 4 a.m. Green, you should be in bed."
And Devin said
April.
transitioning to the time to till. Okay. But I don't know. I would look into all of the people that say you should never till. I grew up learning, like, every year you got out the rototiller and you tilled up your entire garden and everything, and it wasn't until, I don't know, 8 years ago or something that I heard the first person ever say you should never till your garden. You're just going to kill all your worms, blah, 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 blah. Go down the list of reasons why you shouldn't till. Kind of makes sense to me. If you have a good soil buildup, you don't need to actually till your soil.
Tilling the soil does not hurt the worms at all. How the hell do you shut this off?
no, man. That's tilling and not tilling is just, I think, a person's preference is all.
Like,
Because if you got like clay soil or anything, then I get it if you have to till. But the point that was made to me was if you build your soil good enough, you never have to till. It'll be light and airy and fluffy enough that you shouldn't have to till. Maybe just go in with like one of those stupid, what's that infomercial you know, with the little claw thing that you just kind of like do the little motion and you just kind of like, you know, move it, you know, break up the soil kind of thing. But the reason they were saying not to till was it will cut the, you know, it'll mess up some worms and cut them in half. And that whole old school thing of you cut a worm in half, you get 2 worms isn't true, because if you cut a worm in half, maybe half of that worm will survive and the other half will die. So you don't get 2 worms out of it.
I think it just really depends on the person and the person's situation, really. But I mean, and a choice.
Oh yeah. No, when it comes down to it, yeah, it's definitely down to a person's choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, me, I tend to till. I mean, I know a lot of the soil in the garden area. There's one area that gets really light and kind of, you know, breaks up really well. But there's another spot where it doesn't do that too much, because at one point that was actually had a lot of pea gravel and was used for somebody parking their car years back, I guess, at the previous people that lived around here years ago. But I mean, for the most part, this one, the ground here has a healthy amount of worms no matter what. So, I mean, so in that aspect, I'm appreciative of that. And I get a lot of critters running around my yard. But I have to kind of manage this little hawk situation that's scaring off some of my critters. Yeah.
Well, another part of the no-till thing they were bringing up was the microbial buildup in the soil. And when you till, that will bring all that stuff that's under the ground up to the surface. And the surface, the air, will actually kill the microbes that are in the soil. So again, it's down to your personal preference, because it's, you know, it's all up to what you want to do. But I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah, it does. There's some sense to it. I can understand where people would be coming from on that. I mean, you know, and me, I usually try to put back into the soil to kind of help encourage those little healthy microbes and things that come in there into play. So, I mean,
well, it's like
whatever I could possibly be taking out, I try to put back in. So.
Well, for me, like that big 500-gallon smart pot that I have, I put a whole cover crop on top of it. So my compost, it's just fescue, hairy veg, and crimson clover. And then before the clover and whatever else go to seed, I'll just trim it down so to go and increase the nitrogen, because that helps out with the nitrogen, having that cover crop on top of it. So then you just kind of build that in when you're working it in. When you cut it down, however you want to cut it down, it just goes into the soil. And then, like I said, for me, I'm a container gardener, so I intentionally put worms in, because I buy thousands of worms and I put them in each pot. So I put a few here, a few there, whatever. So I got the worms in the pot. So then all that that decomposing matter goes, and that's worm food. And then that gives you worm castings, more worm castings than you've already put in.
And I've heard that argument too, where you actually put like a cover crop and then you till that under, and that will build your soil. Yes. And the people that say don't till, they're usually the ones that will amend the soil every year. But if you don't want to amend it every year and like add bags of whatever to it every year, that could be a good alternative. Plant a good cover crop, till it under, and that amends your soil, and then you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, like, so hey, does anybody else plant fish?
Rob does. Yeah, Rob was talking about that earlier today, right?
Well, Alex, the video that I send you from, remember we were not making fun, but we were talking about the, yeah, man. You remember the video I sent you? That's what they did. In every smart pot they had, they put a whole fish in there. And they call it fish head stew, because if you remember that video we were talking about, you know, the ones it was like 4 hours long about growing the other stuff. Remember I sent you?
No, I remember my mom used to plant trout. Like my dad would go catch trout, and when I was a kid, my mom would like literally just put the whole fish into the ground, bury it up, and then plant plants over it. And apparently it's really, really good fertilizer.
I've heard that
I'm
from all
gonna
the
do
old
that
timers.
this year. It's trout season here right now, where they've been stocking the rivers. The only thing is we've just been getting so much rain that's kind of flooded out at the moment. But whenever things settle down here in the next month or so, I'm gonna start catching some trout, and I'll eat the trout, but I'm gonna save the heads and tails and whatever other parts that I don't use and just bury that in my garden.
Yeah. There's a thing too that there's farmers around here that take a lot of the unused portions of from cattle farmers and pig farmers and even roadkill and kind of you know blend them all up or chop them all up and spread them out in their fields and kind of have them work into the soil and that kind of helps with it too. I mean, I get where you guys are going with the whole fish thing as well. And some farmers even put like a little bit of sugar at the bottom on the underside of their plants when they're putting plants in the ground as well. Some feel that it helps the plant produce a little bit of sweeter tasting fruits.
Interesting.
But,
I got a bunch of jackfish in my freezer. So like, I mean, bigger than I can show on the camera. And I was actually thinking of lining my flower beds this year with these giant jackfish that I caught, just planting the whole fish.
yeah.
You should
Yeah,
do
that was
that.
where I heard about it first. Was people? It was I think somebody's grandma, and they would say, "Hey, kid, go down there and catch me some fish," and they would go down catch trout or whatever, bass or whatever, and they would come back, and the grandma would take it and go out in front of their rose bush, dig a hole, and plant the entire fish, fill the hole back in. And the story goes, I don't know how good this story is, but the story goes that she would have like the most, the best prize winning roses and all that stuff. That's roses, not peppers, but still.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
That
it's
organic
nutrients,
matter.
right? Like it has to be good for the plant. Like any decaying matter is going to be good for it.
Yeah, that organic, that's the really organic matter right there.
I planted some salmon belly that had gone bad that one of my friends had given me from his work. He works as a meat cutter, and I had done a couple rows of that in a new garden that I made in the fall. And one thing I can say, fish like that, and I buried it deep too. I put it like 12 inches or more down. But somewhere over the course of the winter, I had some raccoons that started to figure out that it was in there. And even though it was already like decomposed, they dug perfect trenches where I'd buried the fish and dug in. So I would be careful putting it in underneath plants and stuff, just because if you've got a problem with raccoons, then they might tend to dig up your plants, which I'm kind of fearing that. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that.
Well, we're
Yeah.
pretty lucky with that up here. It's too cold for the raccoons, but we do have a lot of stray cats in the neighborhood, and I could see them digging it up.
yeah, that or manga on expedition.
Sorry, what was that, Charles?
That are mongos on expedition.
Yeah.
So how's everybody feeling?
I feel fine. I just, like I said, it's just too much treat. So, like I said, I ate about a little bit more than half, and I'm good. I mean, like I said, I don't need to finish the whole thing. But it was good, Alex. I'm glad you finished it as being the creator. Rob
Well,
Bloom,
I figured I had to, right? I mean, I don't think I'd live it down if I was the one who didn't finish it. So
I didn't have no doubt that Bloomberg or Brando was going to not finish it either.
I just kind of kept going at it, and then it got so small, I was like, might as well just eat the whole thing.
I know Rev is not the biggest candy person. To be honest, I'm really not that type of person either. But it was good though. Like I said, it just tasted the same level of my sauce as far as heat wise. Maybe a little bit under, but right around there. It just I didn't
You
you
know,
know.
hopefully, if the plants that I'm growing produce peppers this year, I should have some stuff that's hot enough to like be dried out and put in there. I'm hoping that I can make better ones next year.
All you need is some scorpions or 7 pots or something like that. You'll be fine. You guys-
Rob did the face palm when I said that.
Hotter than these? They don't need to be hotter than these. These are. You could tone these down a little bit and they'd still be really hot.
Hey, maybe next time I'll send you some Brando spice to put in there.
That would be awesome. I'd love to have some Brando spice to put in there.
Well,
Yeah,
you already
one of
had,
these times, I still got to make some fresh batches of it soon here. So
well, you already had
So maybe this
bumper
week I'll
spice
make
to
up
put
some.
in there.
Yeah.
Hey Rev, how's the sugar high?
Wearing off.
Mine's slowly doing that too.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel chilly right
I
now.
think mine
myself.
is pretty much worn off.
What from the sugar?
Yeah, sugar and heat. I mean, the heat was gone a while ago, but I just kind
It
of
was fine.
feel like it's all leveled
Just
out.
the sugar and quarter-pound of Rice Krispies and marshmallows. That's what gets you. And like I said, that was bigger than my hamburger I just had not 2 hours ago or whatever it was.
But all in all,
I ate a
it
big
was a fun
bowl
challenge.
of pasta like right before the live stream, so I was pretty full too.
I had a hot pot. It's awesome. Have you guys ever had hot pot?
What?
Hot pot.
Is that some kind of spicy marijuana?
Yeah, so
No.
Is
It's
it a
like
hot pocket?
where there's they'll have like a burner on the table in front of you, and there will be a pot in there, and they throw in all kinds of stuff, be it from like shrimp to octopus to tofu to vegetables to beef to mushrooms, like all kinds of stuff. And it's cooked in this sauce, and then you got a little bowl in front of you where you've made your own sauce out of like hot chili oil and soy sauce and stuff like that, and you use it for dipping. It's really good.
I'm not really big on tofu, but that sounds really good. I would eat tofu for that.
I don't eat shrimp that much.
Shrimp and octopus?
I'm not-
Alex,
is
isn't
bad.
that one of those dishes where they put the beef down in front of you and you take it and put it in piece by piece, and the pot is so hot? that
Yeah.
you cook it
It's
and
sort of
just
like a
little bit?
fondue. It's very close to a fondue.
Okay.
I love fondue. Except for the chocolate fondue. Not a fan.
Is there any kind of candy that you do like, Rev?
No. Peanuts.
What do you
Is that
like,
considered
Rev?
candy? What's that, Brando?
What do you like?
I like meat. I like vegetables. I'm not a big fan of cheese, but I'm going to go ahead and say I like cheese because apparently I don't like a lot of candy. So I'm going to go ahead and lump cheese in there. I can tolerate cheese. So apparently I like cheese, even though I don't like cheese. But
Do you like ice cream?
not really. I don't like
Okay,
milk.
that's awesome.
I do like ice cream, but I never buy ice cream.
Do you like insects?
I'd probably get into insects like crickets and grasshoppers and stuff like that.
Ladybugs?
Nah, I like to let them live and eat aphids. If they ended up in my drink, I'd probably drink them though. But But I've eaten crickets. I've eaten grasshoppers. That's not bad.
Yeah.
My
I think-
sister made me eat a worm once.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far. Yeah, I'll eat like a hard shelled insect, but I'm not eating a worm.
I think
Really, I
I,
imagine that, like the crunchiness would just be offsetting, wouldn't it?
No, the crunchiness makes you
Oh.
feel like you're actually doing something. The mushiness
That
is
reminds
the
me.
part you're like, oh, this is gross.
That reminds me. A lot of people are using lots of crickets in meals now.
yes.
I've seen like they're making cricket protein shakes and crickets this and that. It's like, wow.
Yeah, we were talking about that with Derek on one of his live streams. When the one he was trying to use the Google Translator to explain to translate that
Yeah,
the
what was it?
grasshopper.
Chapalute, chapel or
Chapelin. It's Chapelins? Chapelin?
chapulines.
He never did get it right.
Giblets?
Chapelins?
Yeah, the chapulines.
Giblets? Oh no.
And yes, Batman, I did get your package. I will be doing a review of that very shortly. I was supposed to do it last night. I was supposed to do it tonight. I'm just slacking.
But he says he sent candy.
He did.
So you got to eat it too.
I will.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I told Batman I'll send him some candy, but he got quiet about it.
So the Dazzler the Mighty, that's the new name. So welcome to our show. Says chili peanut brittle.
He's been here before.
Okay,
Yeah.
didn't sound familiar to me, so my apologies, but welcome anyway. But chili peanut brittle sounds good. Okay, apparently I'm the only one.
I've never liked peanut brittle. I like peanuts, but I don't like candy, so that falls in that candy category.
Do you like peanut butter?
Like a peanut butter sandwich.
Just peanut butter in general. Anything peanut butter.
I kind of like the taste, but the last time I had a peanut butter sandwich, I can't tell you when that was, like 20 years ago, something like that. Like if I have to eat chocolate, Reese's peanut butter cups would probably be the chocolate that I would want to eat, but I haven't had one of those in probably 25 years, something like that. And no, I'm not doing the daggone crazy Kimberlin bar.
That's too much for anybody. That was too much.
Absolutely. Was it like a quarter pound of chocolate or a half pound, something like that? Absolutely not.
It was just so much. I mean, it was a miracle that he got through with that.
And did you see Matt
Yeah,
Tangent?
that chocolate bar was like the size of a briefcase.
Yeah.
It was huge.
Huge. And did you see Matt Tangent yesterday? He ate it wasn't the crazy Kimberlin bar, but it was the Moab bar, the mother of all bars, and it was like a quarter pound with peanut butter in it. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah.
No, I'm not eating chocolate for like another 2 decades. I haven't had as much chocolate as I've had this year in 2 decades, and so I'm done for like another 2 decades. Hit me up when I'm 60.
Well, I think our next challenge should have chocolate in it.
Go for it, man.
We've got
I'll be
a,
the guy on the sidelines going go 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 and not trying it.
Well, like Joe says, I make chili pralines. You know, those are cookie pastry type thing. So that could actually sound good if I'm thinking the right thing.
I think we should do the Batman cookie challenge. Batman makes some cookies.
Just not overly hot, like a challenge cookie.
That sounds like it's a challenge to make them hot.
Yeah, no, you can cut me out on that one.
Well,
The
he
last ones, the way that he made them, were just perfect. Had just the right amount of heat, just the right amount of sweet, and everything else, and they were really good. We don't need to mess with a good recipe like that.
they look good. And then you put a little bit of Jeff Hobbs powder on there. That made it a little bit more better.
Space City says sugar cookie instead with pepper powder plus hot and sweet.
Huh.
Huh.
I don't know. The cookie thing doesn't sound bad. Because I like cookies.
I'll leave it to you guys on that one.
I like cookies
Again.
too. That does sound good.
And if you could do a sugar cookie and then mix the powder in with the light frosting to go over the top of it.
Batman said he'll make cookies for us. I'd like to have special treats from Batman.
Well, Batman, I appreciate the offer, but you can make sugar cookies for everybody else but me.
Make sure you put in chocolate chips.
I think I've reached my limit of sugar for this year.
I want the Batman logo on each cookie with icing.
With
Well, for sugar cookies, you could get
icing.
I was just thinking if there's sugar cookies, you could get a cookie cutter for that image. An idea.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
It can't be that hard to get a Batman cookie cutter.
I think I'm good on anything sugar wise. Like I'm not a huge coffee drinker, but I'm pretty much ready to give up coffee for the rest of the year just because I've had enough sugar already this year that I don't think I need any more sugar into my diet at all.
Don't worry, Batman's already got an answer for you. Reaper Kel chips. He's already got it.
All right. No, I think I'll go with that. That sounds cool. Finally, somebody actually comes up with something that is actually along my lines. I don't really, well, I shouldn't say I don't like kale chips, but kale chips are one of those things where you're like, oh, kale sucks. I don't like kale. But no, I've had kale chips and they're really good. So I don't know, Reaper kale chips. That sounds pretty cool. I'm down with that.
And Chad says,
Have you ever tried those veggie straws?
What's that?
Have you ever tried those veggie straws?
Yeah.
No.
You might like them. They're like little straws that are kind of like deep fried, and you eat them like chips. And they're made out of vegetables.
They like melt in your mouth though, almost because they're so airy. They just kind of just crumble and they're gone after a few minutes or so. The bear's in the house. Aaron.
Chad says special cookies. I'd be in for that too. Batman says, I love kale. Jenny makes some good chips. I tried growing kale last year. The plants got about 6 inches tall, and something came by and ate them. And they didn't come back.
Oh, wait, what do you mean, Chad? Special cookies, I'd be in for that. You're a teacher.
Special as in hot.
Oh, right.
We're talking about hot sugar cookies. Yeah.
Sure.
Since we have the tag team duo, Bat and Bear, in here too, we got to mention that their live stream is next Thursday. So this upcoming Thursday at 10 Eastern, it's the Bat and Bear show.
Bat and Bear show, 10 o'clock Eastern.
I still haven't found out whose channel is hosting it.
It's Batman's.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
so
I'll get the
Make It
notice for
Wayne.
it.
Go to Make It Wayne's channel, subscribe, and on Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, the very first Bat and Bear show.
Yep. Let's see what kind of hijinks they can get into. Should be very, very, it's going to be great. So can't wait till next Thursday. Well, this upcoming Thursday. If Batman could just do a squirrel story, I'm there. That's all you got to do is talk about squirrels.
He says, "Thanks, guys," laughing out loud. Ah,
I'm going to be there anyway, so it doesn't matter really what they're talking about.
yeah. If it's, you said 9 p.m. Eastern or 10 p.m. Eastern?
10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, so that's 9 o'clock my time. So yeah, I'll have time.
Yeah.
So I'll be there too.
And Scott's in the house.
Hey, Scott.
Mr. Scott, you're gonna have to go
And
back.
by the way, I Googled it just to see, and I knew that there would be, but they do have the bat symbol cookie cutters. They are out there and they do exist. I figured they had to.
Chad says, "I'm not a teacher, I'm a counselor." And yeah, I've seen the Batman cookie cutters before. So I didn't, well, I knew they were out there, but I didn't think you were going to go look for them. But cool. Yes, I'm tying my words up. I'll just shut up now.
Well, no, Chad, I meant you work in a school, so therefore you don't want to be associated with, quote, special cookies, meaning, what most people think, like, oh, it's got weed in it. You meant
Yeah, no.
it's got heat in it. So
This dog is conked out.
that is a conked out dog. I just wanted to disassociate what you were saying from what people might think that you were talking about weed. So yeah, you're talking about heat, not weed. So just wanted to, throw that out there. Oh, and you're a counselor? I hope you're a lot better than the guidance counselor I had back in the day. That guy sucked.
Oh. Lumping the both of them together like that, man.
Well, no, the guidance counselor I had back in the day, oh man, I've never been more confused walking out of that guy's office going like, what? I have everything that the guy said, like now I am way more confused than ever. But
I get it. Thanks. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I rock. Okay, I get it. Chad saying, yeah, I rock. Batman says, Rodney does not dig my soil. And Chad says, rock, yeah. I do mental health counseling, not guidance. I'll be right back.
well, if you were my guidance counselor, Chad, I probably would have like an actual, half decent career going on right now. Because you're a pretty awesome guy. So I'm sure you would have steered me in the right direction. The guy I talked to, not a darn thing did he say made sense. It's like, well, maybe you should think about and he would go in like the complete opposite direction of what I was thinking about. Which is weird because he would start off with, what are you interested in? And I'd tell him, and he'd be like, oh, you're in, I don't know. We'll just make up things that I would say. You're interested in cars. Have you thought about being a beautician? It's like, what? No. Hey, Derek's back.
We were talking about you earlier, Derek, about growing urban plants.
Yeah. Which
Scotty,
I believe you're about to be getting challenged with the allotment challenge here soon.
Scott, that would be Brando, Rob, Bloomberg, and Alex. They ate all of it. For me and Rev, it's just too much as far as treat wise go, and Rob just stopped. So he was good.
Yeah, but you could imagine what it'd
Yeah.
be like if we did.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get off the stream here in a little bit. I got to get up in a couple hours. I missed out some work time this week, and I got to make it up tomorrow.
Well, have a good night, Brando. Thanks for trying out my crispy treats, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for sending them to me, man. I appreciate it. And I'll get a hold of you on the weekend, and I'm going to put together a few things for you.
Cool.
And Charles, I'll get you some of those salted caramels put together for you too.
All right, thanks.
Sweet. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Brando.
Later, Brando.
No problem, and you're welcome there, Rev. But anyway, oh, and Rob, and I seen you on the stream too. Yeah. Even though I was going off on a little ladybug earlier, but yeah.
Well, you won.
Yeah. Well, I let him live. He's hiding up my pepper plant now, so.
Good thing in case you ever get any aphids. It will tear those aphids up.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'll probably be taking this one pepper plant out in the arrow garden. I'm just waiting to see if one of these flowers will set a pot on it first. But with the size of this little trunk, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it out without almost tearing them apart. Yeah. But it is producing some nice flowers on it. But yeah. All right, guys. I guess I'll talk to y'all in the future.
Look it up.
Sometime. So,
Yeah, catch y'all later. And
See you later.
yeah.
Hasta lasagna.
All right, there. Yeah. All right, there, Pitbull. I'll see. Talk to you later sometime too. But anyway.
Oh, wait, before you go, make sure you, in case anybody in the chat doesn't know where to find you, make sure they know where to find you and where to get any of your Brando candies.
Oh yeah. You guys can find me on Google Plus. I kind of lurk around and hover around the pepper lovers every so often. Yeah, and you can find me on my YouTube channel at Brando Toe. And yeah, you can hit me up for Hangouts. Got some cool candies. They're kind of mild. And then I got some spices and some other hard candies and whatnot. And I'm working on some other kind of products here and there. Got some ideas in the works. And yeah. So, and I've possibly got some more live streams coming up in the future too. So I'm just thinking of some other things and got some ideas going around. So, but yeah. Hit up this face here called Brando Toe. And guess I'll chat with you guys around and enjoy the stream. Yeah. So, and on to you guys. And thank you, Alberta Pepper, Alex, for the Rice Krispie. Oh yeah. Hey, you by had chance haven't seen a Sasquatch up there in Canada, have you? No, I'm just kidding. I just asked that because I've been hearing some reports up there. People are saying they've seen some in Canada.
Yeah. I've seen a Sasquatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may be able to find it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The YouTube guy Sasquatch?
No.
Okay.
I've only seen a Sam Squench.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh boy. But yeah, Alberta, I'll talk to you more about those little things we were talking about, like maybe some videos or something sometime. I'll hit you up like tomorrow or something. And same to you, Rab or Blumberg. Yeah.
I found him.
Just let me know whenever.
Sasquatch.
Huh?
Chocolate Imperial Stout.
Yeah. Oh man. All right.
Thanks for reminding me about this.
Yeah. Cheers. No, there's no ladybugs in this one.
Huh.
All right.
And by the way, no ladybugs were harmed in the making of this live stream.
Yeah, they're too important.
But, yeah. Fun times. But, all right. I'm so looking to get ready to start growing outside. But yeah, I know I'm procrastinating a little bit, but guess I'll talk to you guys in the near future or the near present. All right, guys. And Rob with 2 B's. Hope your stomach and your internals are okay.
I'm doing better. Thanks. Have a good night.
All right, you too. All
Yep.
right, everybody be well. Peace out.
Later.
Take it easy.
Being as it's 20 minutes to 11, we have extra people. We should probably start the outros pretty quick here.
All right. Who's going to start?
Other Rob should be first.
I don't really have a YouTube going right now, so anybody that wants to check out any of my stuff, I mainly post fishing stuff on my page, but I do use G+, and I've got tons of fishing posts, and I also post to the PLC. I'll be posting more plant updates and stuff here soon, just not really a whole lot going on right now, but yeah, fishing should be picking up soon, and that's like my main thing that I do on there is post a lot of fishing posts. So if anybody's interested in that, go check it out. And other than that, I also have a few collections on there that I add to from time to time of Native American artifacts like arrowheads and stuff. And then there's also a Civil War one. I've got a few other collections that I'm kind of working on. I just hadn't really put much into them yet, but I need to get back on that, and that's pretty much get a YouTube up going sometime, which kind of thinking is in the works, but just not sure yet.
Just do it.
Yep.
Yeah, just do it.
Do it.
Well, I'm talking
Whether-
with one of my friends right now about, like, one of my buddies has a really big YouTube channel. He's got, well, I would say really big. I think he's got either like 14 or 18,000 subscribers. So I guess that's pretty big. But me and him were talking about maybe collaborating together and doing like a pepper review / gardening channel. But we'll just have to see about that. And I might still do my own thing also. But just waiting to get that all figured out first.
That sounds like a good start to me. Anything else you would like to add?
That's pretty much it.
Cool. Mr. Alex, man of the hour, your turn.
Greetings from the not Arctic Pepper Lab. I have a YouTube channel called Alberta Pepper. That is ALBERTA space PEPPER. I just wanted to have PP in my name. That's why I called it Alberta Pepper. I don't do the Twitter or the Twitch or the Instagram or any of the other things. I am a member of the PLC community, and yeah, that's basically it.
The silence goes on. Is he going to talk again? Alrighty, Mr. Charles.
Should I give my Rev impression? Where do I start? Well, let's see. My name is Charles. Well, you're watching me on this live stream. I have a YouTube channel, Charles Space P. I'm on Google Plus, Pepper Lover Community. Same thing, Charles Space P. Not really on the Instagram, the Book of Face, or any of those. I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can't do that crap. I can't do like Rev. I'm just goofing around. I can't BS for that damn long for 10, 15 minutes and just wander. So I'll let him do that in a few minutes. So yeah, that's me. I'm Charles Space P. On YouTube, Google Plus, and the Pepper Lovers community. I don't have any more sauces on the PLC marketplace. I'll have to make some more in the next couple days. So I'm gonna get those going. And that's pretty much all that's going on right now. Just
But you will have some soon, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some probably Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna make some different flavors. So I'm gonna make the just peachy, which is peach habanero, and I'm gonna make the what I call strawberry fury, which is strawberries with scorpions and other various peppers. So it's another spicy one. So I think I'm gonna make those two this time. So
Is that hotter than Borgard's?
no.
Okay.
So I will get going on that. Hopefully, like I said, right now I'm also on vacation building my structure stuff for outside gardening too. So I'm trying to work all this stuff in the days that I've got going. Plus, I got plant management all the time. So it's then I want to enjoy some of my time off from work. That's another thing. So I don't want it to be like another job when I'm off from work. So I want to kind of do things here and there. So that's pretty much it for me. I guess I'll pass it on to Rob.
Well, Derek says your hair spikes are on point. So apparently he's not talking to me. I'm sure he's not talking to Charles or Rob. So that must be directed at you, Alex.
What about my hair spikes?
Are on point.
They are pointy.
I was just pointing out I don't have any hair spikes, so that is definitely not me.
I don't know, no, mine's not really. Mine's more wavy. I don't know what the hell it is.
Look, Rob started it way too soon. We still have 14 minutes to burn. We're down to Rob and me.
Yep, but you're going to take the last 10 without thinking about it. So I think I started it right on time. So my turn. Rob Z, ROBB space Z is my YouTube channel, my name on the Pepper Lovers community and Google Plus. Yeah, and YouTube channel basically deals with different types of grows, whether it be peppers or lettuce or pak choi or what have you. So yeah, and then I have a second channel, which is my Minecraft channel, and that username or my username there is Yankee Ace 50. So YANKEEACE 50. And I play Minecraft. There's 39 episodes up right now. Another one to post in the morning, and people are liking them. At least they're telling me they like them. So yeah, that's a good thing. And so that's about it. Now, Mr. Rev, I wonder if any of the people out here would like to help you with your greenhouse roof.
Oh, the
How could they do that
greenhouse
if they wanted
that
to?
blew apart today.
Yeah, how could they help you out if they wanted to? How could they make it better?
What I could do is tell you that today I contributed another donation to Rev's Patreon account because it's that time of the month.
Yeah, it is.
So that helped him out a little bit.
Sorry, it's whose time of the month?
It's a Rev's.
Yeah, Rev has that time of the month, right at the first of the month every month.
You know how it goes.
It lasts for a day.
Yeah.
Well, a day or two or three, something like that.
But yeah, back in all seriousness, if anyone wanted to help you out, how could they do that?
If you wanted to help me out, you can always throw into the live stream one of those super chats, which I only get 70% of that, so that's not really helping that much. But if you really want to help out, the patreon.com/RevToesTV is yeah, that'll help keep on all of my experiments of growing and doing things going on, or growing on, if you will.
And it will continue your video content going forward on a regular basis again.
Yeah, well, it pretty much adds to the video content. Anything that comes in, that's just going to go towards, you know, making more plants, growing more plants, stuff like that. So I pretty much already have like a good 5 pounds of master blend. So I don't need anything like that. So all I'm down to is plants and, you know, like a greenhouse roof and stuff like that. But which I don't believe I'm going to actually get a real greenhouse roof ever, but you know, someday maybe might happen.
Yeah, it's very possible. Yeah, especially if somebody wants to help you out with it. So your outro, Mr. Rev.
See, now I'm under pressure because now we're down to like 10 minutes. You're like trying to pressure me into a 10-minute outro.
Yeah, but does it often work? It's only worked a couple of times. See, Alex is even saying, shorten it up, man, shorten it up.
You know, this just ain't right. He let you be on this show. That's wrong for pressuring Rev. Can't believe you're doing that stuff. You're starting to sound like Rob now. With two B's, not you, Bloomberg. I know you wouldn't want to shorten up. Rev, I have no clue where you need to start on your outro. It's endless.
Yeah. Outro, yeah. I mean, if you're already here, you already know my channel. So if you don't, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. And again, I got to remind you, I don't care which one you do because they both mean the same thing. So thumbs up, thumbs down, they both act as the same exact thing. So hitting the thumbs down button, might as well hit the thumbs up button because that gives me a action, whatever that is, period. So thanks for hitting that thumbs down button. and or that thumbs up button. As always, check out any of the videos on my channel, like the last one, which was awesome. The greenhouse yet again got shredded, and that's the end of the greenhouse. So I'm not gonna put up new plastic on the greenhouse. It is what it is, and yeah, not going forward with it, at least for, I don't know, a few more months, maybe 3 or 4 more months. But you know, is what it is. And what else? I don't know. But yeah, like I always say, find me on all of the different social media type stuff, the patreon.com/RevToastTV. You make fun of me on the Instagram.com/RevToastTV because I'm never on there. Or make fun of me on the Twitter.com/Revto, which I'm never on. You can hit me up on any of those things, and yeah, that's pretty much it. At that, you fell short, Rob. 7 minutes to go. It's all on you. So for the next 7 minutes, Rob will be talking.
So for the next 7 minutes, Rev wants me to talk. And he probably doesn't think that I can do it. But see, there's this thing called chat, and I can just keep talking on the chat because chat's taken off. The kids want to play Fortnite and use all the bandwidth before they go to bed. And everybody, or lots of people are saying good night to lots of other people because people are taking off. So yeah, that's about where we're sitting right now. Brando's still in the audience in the chat, still talking to people. Derek's asking, what's this allotment challenge? I wouldn't be the best person to answer that. Alex or Charles would be.
Well, it's 5 questions, and you just answer the 5 questions.
So your questions are, what is your allotment? Or you could say grow area. So the second question is, why did you start your YouTube channel? The third question is, how long have you been gardening? Fourth question is, what are you growing? And then 5 is, what is your favorite things to grow? So you answer those, you tag somebody who has under 1,000 subscribers on that tag along. It looks like Chad did his, and then Kyle did his as well. Togarishi 808, who I tagged. So those two, one from Alex, and then one from me also did their allotment tag. So it's getting done. So we shall see some more in the future.
There you go. 50 Shades of Green. Simon just put it up, all the questions right there in the chat. Why an allotment? Why do you YouTube? How long have you been growing? What do you grow? And what is your favorite thing to grow? So pretty simple.
Yeah.
Oh, and Derek, yeah, you are qualified. You grow anything, bang, you're qualified.
Yep.
Yeah. Like Derek just said, 50 Shades of Green. Simon, good to see you. Same thing. Really surprised you were hanging out over here. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning over there right now. So thank you so much for hanging out.
Yep.
And if you don't know 50 Shades of Green, which is his YouTube channel, maybe you should go over there and check out his channel and subscribe up to his channel. And, you know, put all kind of comments and thumbs up and all that stuff on his channel. Let him know what a great job he's been doing on all of his videos, because I've been liking them. And if you like anything about growing, you'll be liking them too.
Hello? Are you done yet? How much time, Alex? You have 8 days. How many hours you wasted on this pepper stuff? Oh, sorry.
Sorry about that. I had to answer the door for a second. What was the question?
Nothing. I'm just ragging on you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Was that Mongo trying to get in?
Actually, it was the little wifey didn't realize that soon to be wifey didn't realize that I was still live streaming in here. I guess it was kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I haven't been talking much lately.
Like I said, I'm shy.
No, not anymore. Now you're a TV star, a YouTube star.
Yeah, oh yeah. To quote Ron Burgundy, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh, I thought you were about to say like "F you, San Diego."
You get Ron Burgundy to say anything. He'll read anything on the teleprompter. Anything.
Oh, what the heck? You know Ron will read anything on the teleprompter.
I have many fine leather-bound books that smell of mahogany.
68% of the time, it works every time. I guess that wasn't a Ron Burgundy quote, but close enough.
Oh my God. What is that stuff that you got on, Sex Panther?
Oh.
It smells like Sasquatch. Oh, sorry. I can't say that on the live stream. Sorry. So whose idea was it to start the outro so early?
Rob.
Yeah, don't ever do that again, Rob.
I just figured people had more to say, and the last time we were like 20 minutes late. So this time we started it earlier, and I was expecting more people to have more things to say.
We had all these people bail on us. We had like 21 watching, and we're down to like 5 at the last few minutes. You know, they could get some important info, like Rev's Patreon page or whatever, and they bailed and they don't even know about it. So he's never going to get this damn greenhouse roof anymore. See, you ruined it for him. God, man. I swear. We almost had that whole plastic thing, worked out, and then you blew it for us because you want to start it so early.
Well, since we started so early, make sure you go subscribe to Trollforge. He bailed out quite early and forgot to plug himself. And it's TROLLFORGE. And he's got a whole pile of videos up there. Who knows? What's your fancy? What do you like? You want to talk about making steps? He's got a video about it. You want to make? You want to talk about? You want a video about aquaponics? He's got a video about it. You want a video about hydroponics? He's got a video about it. Like, he's got a video about everything. So make sure you go over there, check out Trollforge, and subscribe up to him. What else we got? Well, Rob Blumberg, he's still here. And yeah, make sure you go subscribe to him, because that will give him encouragement to actually start making videos. And he's been growing a whole pile of stuff, so I don't see why he shouldn't have videos out about all that stuff. So if you subscribe to him, then hopefully that will give him encouragement to be like, wow, all these people, they're kind of, wanting some videos, so maybe I should go ahead and, start recording some videos. And next thing you know, bang, we got a whole new YouTuber that is making videos. Don't forget.
I'll get around to it. I'm gonna start working on it. Thanks for the encouragement, though.
Alex, are you still working on this stupid pepper thing? Honey.
Well, Rob, with the you making videos, the best advice I can give you is you can always make a video and delete it. So it
I remember you saying that before, and that makes total sense. Like, I think I'm gonna just start doing it and just start making videos, and then that way, like, I can decide their fate. But I'll get around to it here sooner or later. I just have never really done it. Don't have any experience at it, so it'd be kind
Neither
of a
did
rough
we.
start at first, but I'll get the hang of it.
We
Same
never
with
had any experience at the beginning.
exactly the same with all of us. And that's why I always say, like, just make the video. When you go and edit it, you will be like, oh, that's a horrible video. That is garbage. And you delete it. And nothing, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And then you do another one. You're like, well, that one's not that bad. Post it. And then, the next video, you're like, I guess it's not that bad. It's not worse than the one before. Post it. But if it's bad, delete it. And then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, one of my first videos that I did was only about 4 minutes long. It took me almost 3 hours to do it, 13 takes on it, resets, and, but I got it to the point where I thought it was good enough. And then the next one went easier, and the next one went easier. Now I just get up there and I do it and say, okay, that's it. I leave the stutters in, I leave the mispronunciations in, and I do it to have fun.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I've got 894 videos up right now. 800, let that sink in. 894 videos up. Every single video that I make, I want to delete. Every single one of them, because I'm like, oh, I hate my freaking voice. I hate what I said. I hate the way I did it. I hate my delivery. I hate everything. And I put it up instead. And that, I don't know. It's just one of those things where if you actually want to make a video, you just put it up and never listen to it ever again. That's my rule of thumb. I put it up and I never listen to my own video ever again. I have people that message me or comment, and they're like, it's like a video 4 years ago. And they're like, why did this happen? And I'm like, I have no clue what's going on. And I go back and actually watch my video, and I'm like, oh, man. Like, that's the worst thing I could ever do is listen to my own stupid voice talking about something that I really, in this time and age, do not care about. But people tend to like what you're doing. I mean, you won't, but other people do. So that being said, just make a video, post it. Worst case scenario, you get a bunch of thumbs down. And if you get a bunch of thumbs down, it counts the same as thumbs up. So you're working in a good direction. My most popular video has more thumbs down than it does thumbs up. That thing gets thousands of views every week.
It's the tree chopping?
Yeah. It's my #1 video right now. Well, it has been for years. Yeah, thank you to everybody that gave me a thumbs down on that, because it just keeps going up and up in the numbers. So, thought you hated it. You did, but it didn't work.
All right, let's close this up. Say good night.
Good night.
Good night, Alex.
Later,
Thanks for the
everyone.
challenge and everything else.
And Derek
Hope
said,
you're having a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Derek said, never watch my vids. Yeah, no, I never did either until I got comments from like 5 years ago on one of my videos. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I had to actually go back and re-listen to my stupid voice. And yeah.
I watch every one of mine at least twice.
I've never watched a live stream afterwards. I've never watched any of my videos, I don't think. Nope.
Yeah.
The only thing is that this last one I did because everybody kept on saying it froze. So I'm like, what the hell? Is it freezing? And that's the only reason I kept on going back to it. So that's the only reason I kind of watched that one. But yeah, maybe I'll watch them in the future more.
Well,
When
the way I
copy it
look
onto
at
the
it
computer,
is
I watch
maybe,
it.
well, the way I look at it is maybe in the future, you know, if I die off and all, maybe my nieces and nephews will, you know, look at them and be like, "Oh, look at that! There's my uncle on the live stream," and that's how he appeared to be on a live stream.
Thanks for joining us, Simon.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Simon, man. That was great. And again, another shout out to Simon, 50 Shades of Green. If you haven't checked out his videos, make sure you go over there, check out his videos, and subscribe. Give him tons of comments and thumbs up and stuff like that, all on his videos. Another great guy. And we didn't see Graham tonight, but what's his new channel name? Graham's World TV. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to that guy. JT Bear was in the audience earlier. Make sure you go subscribe to him with his awesome, beautiful tiara wearing Muse. Shocks the Muse. Make sure you go subscribe to her. Who else are we missing here? Crazy Kimberlyn Opinions, one of the best, I swear, one of the absolute best people that make green screen and audio type stuff on their videos. Under, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers. I'm jumping it up to 100,000 this time. So if you want to see one of the best green screen / audio producers of videos, make sure you go and check out Crazy Kimberlyn Opinions. That's KIMBERLIN Opinions. And subscribe up to him. He needs, I don't know, at least another 400 subscribers. And Brando Toe, who was joining us earlier, go subscribe to him. Troll Forge. Am I missing anybody?
Well, Russ, has started putting videos up, and one of his last ones was the B-Dubs Blazing Challenge, and that was pretty decent. He handled it like a champ.
And Beatty Beats. Don't forget that guy. One of the great intro guys.
All right. Time to close it up. Say goodnight.
Good night.
Did Alex just drop or?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, so, all right. Mr. Rob, would you like to say goodbye to everybody?
Later, everyone. Hope everybody has a good night.
All right, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you later, and thanks for joining us. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. And again, another live stream that's closing out. Thank you all for hanging out with us. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us. Love y'all. And yeah, as always, we were live. It was awesome, man. You were here, so you know. You loved it. And we'll catch y'all on the next live stream. So till then, later.
Later.
Later.